Innovation Project presentation. I am a presenter for the project Komik Kesihatan Kanak-kanak KomiKa Siri Hipertensi, Educational Guide to Prevent Hypertension. Let's begin with introduction, which consists background of the project, problem segment, and objective. Hypertension keeps alarming worldwide and is associated with older age, rural residency, many ethnicity, diabetes, hypercholesterolemia, overweight, obesity, and lower socio-economic status. Early education confirmed that it is effective and, if sustained throughout childhood, could contribute a healthier young adult. Educational tools can come in many forms. Above all, the maximized learning quality of e-book is more significant for children. Therefore, this innovation's e-book with a child-friendly concept will help motivate children to apply their knowledge in their daily routines. The prevalence of hypertension in childhood increased by decreasing age and has become a serious concern worldwide. Besides, there is much information on hypertension that we can find online, also offline. To the best of our knowledge, no widely specific booklet is documented in Malay that emphasizes the target population. For the qualitative result, majority of the panels agree that this e-book is informative and meets the objective. For instance, panel formation, the information is sufficient accordance with age goals. However, a suggestion from panel 5 took into consideration whereby she advocated adding information on how much sodium is considered low or high. Therefore, an additional pinch of choosing low salt has been added, presented in the illustration approach. Generally, the panel concurred that the design was suitable for the targeted age. This study intended to develop and validate a child-friendly e-book to help increase hypertension knowledge among children between 10 to 12 years old in preventing hypertension in adulthood. Now, we move to the methodology, which consists of a process of booklet development. This study implemented design and development research into which and budget for phases. In phase 1, an analysis of hypertension-related information and literature review from clinical practice guidelines, previous study and other reliable sources were conducted to understand the targeted population and extract some information. Phase 2 is design and development of the e-book. The first step was structuring the content and drafting the design of the e-book. The learning objective for each topic is considered when preparing the content. Next, drawing the illustration of the e-book. The script was performed alongside the presentation ideas. Phase 3 is expert validation. 7 experts performed the content validation of the hypertension e-book through purposive sampling. Yusuf 2019 claimed that the number of the experts needed for the evaluation is a minimum of 6 and a maximum of 10. Content validation index CVI was used for the evaluation. Acceptable CVI values are 0.83 and above based on 6 to 8 experts. The educational content validation instrument in HUB ECVIH was employed to validate the e-book content, which contains 8 questions with 3 subdomains, which are objective, structure of presentation, and relevance. Meanwhile, for qualitative data, the result was extracted from the comments from every chapter of the e-book. In phase 4, the final version of e-book was developed after the citation from the panels has been adopted and modified accordingly. For the method, the professional panels were invited through email with Google Drive consisting of e-book and Google Form of ECVIH to evaluate the educational content. The tool used is educational content validation instrument in HUB ECVIH and the measurement is content validity index CVI. Next, we move to findings, which consist of booklet development, quantitative data, qualitative data, and contribution to the society. The hypertension e-book was developed based on the latest guidelines and findings with child-friendly for conception, referring to a content, language, organization, layout, illustration, and learning outcomes. Next, review the result for the objective area. The result for item 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the objective area delivered the aggregate score of 7 out of 7. The content in the booklet meets the purpose of the development and the scenarios were well worked. The structure of presentation area, item 6 to 15, reached the ICVI value of 1.0. The panels edited the theme, language, and information in the booklet following the targeted age. In consequence, all items in structure or presentation came to a universal agreement among the experts with SCVI/universal agreement of 1.0. Besides, in area of relevance, the experts undivided that the content of the booklet encouraged learning, enhanced the knowledge of hypertension, and captivates interest in the subject. For the quality qualitative result, majority of the panels agree that this ebook is informative and meets the objective. For instance, panel formation, the information is sufficient accordance with each goals. However, a suggestion from panel 5 took into consideration whereby she advocated adding information on how much sodium is considered low or high. Therefore, an additional piece of choosing low salt has been added, presented in the illustration approach. Generally, the panel concurred that the design was suitable for the targeted age. This ebook contributes to the society in terms of to educate the children about hypertension through comics, colourful infographics, simple words, and some games activities as an interactive and less burden on the children to finish this module. This booklet also exposes the participants to healthy practice that may help sustain a good quality of life. Moreover, this booklet imparts the knowledge on hypertension among targeted participants. This booklet also available online, which target children aged 10 to 12 years old. As the future plan, we suggest a collaboration with primary schools for health education program. Lastly, the innovation part, which consists of product uniqueness, the product and the product demonstration. The uniqueness of the product is the educational ebook was explicitly designed to educate children on the elementary knowledge of the hypertension with a user-friendly approach. Perhaps can prevent high blood pressure in their later life. Second, the message was delivered through the comic, colourful infographics, simple words, and some games activity as an interactive and less pressure on the children to finish the module. Third, this innovation process has been approved by UIP and Research Ethics Committee. Here is some pages of the ebook. So, that's all for my innovation project presentation, and thank you for listening. Have a nice day.